What's up, guys? FrugalBC, USDC, that's right, US dollar coin, is live on Sui Network. This is big news, and it comes at a time when Sui Network is exploding in price, obliterating everybody, just about everybody else in the top 100. It's crazy. We're gonna look at the USDC news, so stay tuned on that, plus a number of other news like Sui Network hitting a 1,000 plus TVL, flipping many popular coins in a lot of important metrics, including Solana. We'll take a look at all that on today's FrugalBC. By the way, guys, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Remember, you don't have to smash it. You can just press it gently. It works just fine that way too. And we are brought to you, this is a non-Algorand video. Just want to give a brief shout out to our sponsor, non-fungible domains. .algo address, much easier than those letters and numbers. Check that out. And we do have memberships for $1 a month where you can get videos before anyone else. So check that out in our community tab. But enough of all that. Let's just get to the news because we got some really great stuff today. And we're going to talk about that USDC. That's the biggest news. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that at the end of the show. But first off, let's just look at the charts because they're crazy right now. All right, so Sui Network has actually fallen back a little bit. It was at 208 and it's up, now it's actually down 6.73%, but it was actually up almost 8%. Even this morning, it had been outperforming pretty much the rest of the market, which had been dead flat. So it's kind of fallen back a little bit, as has a lot of the market. Little pullback opportunity for you guys if you're interested. But right here, you can see it was at 212 at one point, while the rest of the market was crumbling. So it's pretty impressive. Sentiment on Sui is still super bullish, so that is awesome to see. And I'm really expecting great things out of Sui. I think this is going to be one of the darlings of this cycle. I really do. So that's why I'm starting to make a lot of content on it. Plus, I like a lot of the things that they're doing from a technological perspective and just from a usability perspective. That is great. Look at number 8 in volume. Number 8 in volume. It's up to number 19 in market cap, which is really impressive for a new coin and one that's actually trying to bring utility. That's a big deal because from what I've seen, utility coins tend to pay a penalty in the markets, where I think long term they'll do great. Long term, they're going to be relevant, and that's why they're going to stick around. So that's a good thing. But it doesn't help their price, and it's been one of my frustrating things. Max supply of 10 billion, same as Algorand, and just crushing it on price action. Yeah, let's look at, if we look at all time, I think it's at a new all-time high. I don't think it's been up. You know, you could, if you look at it, you know, that price differential was pretty, maybe we go back a year, you can get a little more specificity. Yeah, 208. It's hard to find that. Yeah, even on the yearly chart, it's hard to find that high. So, but we're pretty close to all-time highs on this thing. So very cool to see. Let's get back to the news. And we're going to get to that USDC news, so stay tuned. But this is one of the coolest things, I think. TVL on Sui Network is pumping. I mean, it's crazy. So take a look at this. Romero posted this just in. Sui Network hits 1,000 plus TPS for the third day in a row. Now, TPS, that is transactions per second. And, you know, a lot of coins will talk about their theoretical max in range. And, you know, some have really good metrics. Hedera and Algorand have great metrics on this for what they can, the capacity that they can handle. But this is really impressive because these are actual transactions. It's actually operating at, especially in the last few days, it's been operating over 1,000. That's really awesome. So awesome news to see. That is not all though, because those same daily transactions are actually flipping a lot of other very popular coins. So let's dive in here. So these are daily. Now this is not transactions per second. This is daily. Sui at 9 million, passing near protocol, base, Sui Network, Aptos, and Ton. I mean, that is wild. That is wild. Look at 9 million a day. That's a lot of transactions people are using Sui. That's the cool thing about this. Like, it's a coin that's pumping in price, but it's also seeing a lot of actual use, and that's a really big deal for me because nothing frustrates me. I'm just not a meme coin fan. I mean, you want to take your profits, then I'm fine. Do what you got to do. But man, I really like I like crypto projects that are actually being put to use, and Sui is one of the few that is, like I said, being put to use and actually has great price action. And by the way, not on that list, but also notable for scalps that Sui has taken is Solana, so get a load of this one. Yeah, this is from Crypto Lord. I've been following some of his stuff, kind of interesting. He says, wow, it is happening, guys. Sui Network has just surpassed Solana in transactions. More people coming into Sui. Don't be left behind. Join the most scalable network man can offer. Definitely trouncing Solana. That is amazing. Look at that. Although it's interesting, the numbers are really interesting. Digitech here says, I wouldn't be surprised if Sui leads the narrative for the bull circle. Well, I think he meant cycle, not circle. Once it is kind of a circle when you think about it, but once hated, now love crypto is crazy. Nobody, Crypto Lord responded, nobody uses Sui and says beep. Sorry, I don't say those words on my channel because I like to stay monetized. But yeah, wild. Yeah, I don't see a lot of hate for Sui. Occasionally I do. People talk about VCs as if they're not in every blockchain. I haven't seen any compelling evidence about the tokenomics being particularly dangerous. Sometimes people will talk about, oh, well, there's a lot of supply left to be released. Well, yeah, that's how crypto works. Like it's a newer cryptocurrency, so it's it's early in its supply release. That will happen. They will be releasing more, but that doesn't mean that all these coins go through this phase, and some of them do really well, some don't. I don't think it really has a huge impact. One more note about Sui Network TVL. You gotta check this out. Only 2 non-EVM chains have ever hit 1 billion in TVL. That is total value locked, by the way. The first was Solana. The second was Sui Network, and it is only 1 year old. That's right. This thing's like a year old, basically. I think its birthday is a little over a year old now, of course, but yeah, to me, that's really impressive. But enough of that. Let's get to the big news, because US dollar coin is now live on Sui. Now, it's been talked about on crypto Twitter for a while that it's been coming, and I didn't think it was coming quite so soon, but today, as I record this, you might be watching it later, but as I record this, it is live, so let's take a look at this news. This is right from Sui Network. Native USDC has officially launched on Sui. We're proud to be the first move-based layer 1 partner with Circle. There's no ordinary stablecoin. USDC enables seamless Web3 interactions in the real world, from purchasing a Sui Play, that's their game system, to movie tickets. You will be able to purchase with the same speed and security of a full on-chain transactions. Get the details on USDC and how it transforms. Available on Sui. DeFi, DePIN, gaming, all that good stuff. But powering DeFi with USDC, tap into the largest regulated dollar-backed stablecoin in the world. Super fast, low cost, and secure. Essential ingredients for scaling liquidity and building tomorrow's financial products. Yeah, this is a big deal. You need USDC to help really fuel liquidity on the market. So, and amazingly, Sui has been doing really well without it. So adding this is a big deal, because it helps more money coming into the ecosystem. Effective payments for commerce. USDC on Sui makes payments quick, easy, and low cost. Yeah, the payments market is something I'm really interested in. Like I've talked about the Para Wallet and MasterCard integration that's being worked on Algorand, which I think is going to be awesome for Algorand. And I think we're going to start seeing stuff like this on Sui as well. So that's awesome. Powering in-game economies. USDC on Sui keeps virtual worlds running smoothly, from leveling up to collecting loot to selling in-game items. Your game economy will move as swiftly as your players do. And, I will tell you, when I work with sponsors, I take payment in USDC on Algorand for those. And I probably would do so if I get a Sui sponsor. I would definitely do that for Sui as well. And it makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about the taxing events, things like that. It just makes payments so much easier. Here's the app supporting USDC on Sui already: Aftermath, Cetus, FlowX Finance, DeepBook, Turbos, Sui Wallet, Scallop, Typus, SuiLend, Navi, and Korea. If you want more learning resources, you can check that out. That is big news. Really love to see this stuff happening on Sui. The price action is great, but what I love is that they're doing stuff that frankly solves some problems, because crypto has a usability problem. Let's be honest. Most of us, if you're watching this show, you're probably in like the top 5% of people who understand crypto compared to the rest of society. People just, when I have conversations with quote unquote normies, for lack of a better way of putting it, you really got to start at the basics. And most of this stuff, even stuff that you and I might take for granted as being fairly easy, is pretty complex to someone who's, not really a tech savvy person. So what I like seeing stuff from Sui, like ZK login is a big one. You can just log in with your Google or Facebook or something versus doing crypto logins. That stuff turns people off. And a lot of things like that I'm really excited about on Sui. So keep an eye out for this. I think Sui is going to be, I really think Sui is going to be a bull market darling. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to be loading up with that dip a little bit. And otherwise, yeah, let me know what you think about this news. What do you think about Sui Network? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm Frugal BC. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the future.